Hi guys, welcome to Shelly's Homemade, and today we're going to be making New York strip steak with a compound butter, a garlic and lemon compound butter. So for our compound butter, we're going to need some lemon, some parsley, and some garlic powder. So let's get started with this easy recipe. First thing we want to do, we want to turn our pan on. We have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and a teaspoon and a half of butter that's going to melt away in our pan. So we have some melted butter here, and what we're going to do is add our parsley, about a teaspoon of parsley, about a tablespoon of garlic, and we're going to squeeze this lemon into our butter. Just like that. Alright. Now we're going to mix this and get it right into the fridge while we fry up our steak. So while the pan is heating up, we don't want our garlic to burn. What we're going to do is drop our garlic into the pan. So we're going to use 2 cloves of garlic. And like, this is a great dish because Valentine's Day is coming. And I'm such a big romantic. You put 1 sprig of rosemary. And this big old sprig of thyme right in there, just like that. So let's turn out down. We don't want it to cook too much. We're going to get this into the fridge. And now what we're going to do is get our steak. And then look at that. That is a beautiful piece of meat right there. So we're going to add we're going to generously add, because it's kind of thick, some salt and pepper. Like so. And we're going to do both sides with salt and pepper. Just like that. We're going to take our tongs. We don't ever want to use a fork when we're doing steak. We don't want to release any of our juices. Got pepper on there. We're going to put a nice generous amount of both. And the rosemary, the thyme, and the garlic and the butter is gonna seep in there and flavor that steak. It's gonna really give it a good boost. Okay, so I'm using kosher salt. Kosher salt today. We're getting it in there, and so while this is cooking and gonna give us that nice sear on the pan. Now you can do this in a cast iron pan, but I'm doing this in a regular frying pan. Now I normally do a steak in a cast iron pan, but I wanted to show you guys how to do it without using a cast iron. Just regular old pan or a New York strip, and it'll still be just as delicious as a seasoned cast iron. And we want to get this butter, because this is just going to flavor that oil and that butter that's down in there and make our steak so juicy. So we're going to cook this 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Okay, and that should give me a medium. Alright, and I'll be right back when it's time to flip. Alright guys, now it's time to flip. So y'all can see, oh my goodness, this amazing, beautiful crust that this steak has given. Look at that, look at that, look at that. So we don't need this anymore, we can get rid of this. It did its job for us. So now we're going to just let this cook for another 5 minutes on this side. I'm going to take it off. And we're going to let it rest for a few minutes. And we're going to let this, well, before it does that, I'm going to be back to show you how to put that compound butter on. Well, alright, so let's put, since it's halfway cooked through on that side, let's put our butter on here. And that's a dollop of that. And just let that keep down in there. And try to get that. Look at that. And you're going to get this buttery, lemony, garlic bite with every bite, guys. Alright, so we're going to take this off and let it rest for a few minutes. And then when we come back, we'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, so it's time to cut into this, and all the juices coming out, that's that gold, that's that love, that's that everything. That piece was amazing. So you never end. Look at that. That is medium. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that. That's what you call a steak, guys. So like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.